What's going on, everybody? It is the Knuckleheads comic. We are back. We are live. It is fucking Tuesday night, and you know how we get down. This is the only place where you get some real shit happening from the comics. Not only do we talk about what happened in the book, but we also talk about how it relates to fucking life, and we make these motherfuckers more human than you ever seen. We got the Master Blaster, Cabs. What's going on, Cabs? How you doing, player?
Master Blaster.
That's
I
right, the
love it.
Master Blaster.
That is a great Nintendo game, by the way. Blaster Master backwards. That's a great Nintendo game. I'm good. Good to be here. Let's direct an X-Men movie, bro.
Oh yeah, play. Oh yeah, we got the hustle and bustle with the muscle. What's going on, Lay? How you doing, player?
Always better than most and ready to make a better X-Men movie than Bryan Singer.
I hear that. I hear that.
Fresh back from Puerto Rico.
Yes,
looking sprightly, bro.
I see the 10.
Definitely see the 10. Yeah.
Appreciate it, brother. It was an amazing trip. I loved it. You know, I want to thank my lady first and foremost for making it an amazing experience. But
hell yeah,
man.
Birthday. That's a good birthday.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yo, the man with the mileage and the tillage, all the knowledge that we know. What's going on, Cap in the building?
The bars are so real today.
That's how we do it, and it's your boy Toe Tags. We out here, we living life.
You feeling much better after a rough couple weeks, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Good to hear, brother.
Today was a day we definitely needed a can of corn and a glass of Coke. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, Cabs, do you want to go first? You want to tell us your story, how you introduced the...
So, honestly, it's just... I think we actually pick up from that deleted... from that post-credit scene where this guy kills Wolverine. Like, we pick up from there. He just kills Wolverine, and then we just have the whole cast come out like, yo... what the fuck just happened? And he goes into it, and he's literally fighting all of the X-Men. And let me tell you, Deadpool has done shit like this before when he just goes off and kills the Avengers type shit. Like, or kills like a group of people. Deadpool has done this before. So he literally just freaking gets going, murders everyone, and Jubilee has been hiding the entire time. Jubilee links up with Miss America Chavez, and we start multiverse hopping to get the band back together. And within those universes, we find multiple Deadpools, and we swap a better Deadpool, which is not as violent but funnier, and just swap them. Like, you go to that universe, we come back. Again, I did very fast and loose story. Very fast and loose story. Because I feel like we already have X-Men there. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're literally there. There was a little stupid cameo with all of them in the mansion. So, you know what I'm saying? Whatever does happen, I would like to see it happening from Deadpool.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Who wants to go next?
Can I go next?
Yeah. You can go next, Cap.
I literally just thought of this.
I saw your face pop. You saw you did the little...
This is what we do. We
little
bounce off of each other here, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit of Samson right now. I shaved the beard. I had nothing coming in today.
Okay.
I had nothing.
I hear you. This was rough.
But hearing you, I have something now, which I think is cool. They introduced the concept of incursions. Now, two worlds colliding.
Yep.
We can have an incursion event in which the universe that is smacking into ours does not have Cap, Iron Man, Thor. It doesn't have those superheroes. In that universe, they have mutants. All their super beings come from the age of the atom and nuclear testing and all the shit, just like the original X-Men were supposed to. In one of the solutions they find in dealing with this incursion is they take in some refugees from the other universe that are going to be here now. The majority of which are mutant. We can bring in the X-Men, Wolverine. We can bring in all those people. But the whole crux is that so in this movie, it is not about the X-Men at all. We don't see Wolverine or anything in the beginning or in this movie. We just know that there are mutants in this world. We're trying to fend off, stop the incursion. Part of the deal was that universe dies, but we take as many people as we can. When they come here, we get 2 post-credit scenes. One is the start of the hatred for mutants.
For mutants.
But this time is because they don't belong here.
Okay.
They're not us.
Yeah.
They came from other universes displacing people. We still dealing with people coming back from the snap. Now we got to deal with these things. We don't know if we could trust them, if they can control what they do. They're not like our heroes. It's a big stir up. And the second post-credit scene is a gentleman talking with, I don't know who, now that Thunderbolt Ross is gone, I don't know who would be in charge of this. Maybe Doctor Strange, or maybe we introduce a new character. But we have
Victor Von Doom.
Well, not for what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
Sorry.
But we have a character who is a bald gentleman in a wheelchair talking to whoever's in charge now, saying, if you give me this land here, I can build a school.
Oh,
To make sure that we could teach anybody who needs to control their power. And then that would lead into, they got to put the team together. Or they don't even have to put a team together. I want this guy, Scott Summers, because he has his power that is literally uncontrollable and he found a way to do it. I need Beast, Hank McCoy, because he's a genius. I need Aurora Monroe because of this. And the whole first X-Men movie is, I'm gathering faculty in order to stop, or in order to help with this thing where we're going to try to integrate mutants into this world, trying to teach whoever needs to be taught so that they're not afraid of their powers, we're not afraid of their powers. And then, as always, something happens and the faculty turns around and goes, Professor, let us handle this. And there you go, form your X-Men. Now they're in the MCU.
and it fits so well. It fits so well in what the MCU does with putting a band together. Yeah. That's essentially what the MCU. That's what 616 is all about, bringing everyone together. Damn, it's funny. You ever been building like something from like IKEA or like a desk or something, and you're like, fuck, this isn't right, and like, or you're like, damn, like I need to get there. When Cap set the whole, yo, give me land. That's when you put that one little piece and now the drawer opens. That's what he just did there. When he said that, I said, oh, yo, just give me some land upstate. We'll stay away from everybody. I'm going to build a school to help kids like us. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Wow.
Lay, you want to go? Or?
Yeah. Mine would be with the Secret Wars. So you have the Beyonder doing what he does and getting everybody ready. And he says, wait a minute. There's not enough of you on both sides. 2 portals open on both sides. You see the Brotherhood and the X-Men.
Oh, shit.
This clearly our heroes that we know are on some. Who are they? Wolverine right away with the attitude. Why do you care? We're here. Who the fuck is that? Looking at the Beyonder because he dresses like a hippie now, apparently. The hell is that? Right away, there's the friction. You know what I mean? Right with the friction. And then Magneto properly goes, I'm leading for the villains. I'm leading. And then he destroys one villain and goes, that's why I'm leading. And you go from there. You know
just straight into the Civil War.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Straight into it.
Right into it, yeah.
Some of the people that I saw, like, to be cast, I like see some characters. I saw some people that they was like, yo, as the Beyonder, man, there's a lot of, like, people have tons of lists of, like, who would play who or whatnot. I tried to stay away from all of that, but I saw some wild shit for the Beyonder. I'm not gonna talk about it now, of course, but I saw some real cool like character casting for the Beyonders. Sick.
Okay. That's what's
Now,
up.
now, Toe, let us know what you
All
got
right.
brewing over there.
Okay. So I'm gonna use some of the building blocks that they may have intentionally or unintentionally put already in the MCU.
Cool. Make it organic. Yeah, that's
So
perfect.
we're gonna start with Lay's favorite movie, The Eternals. So now, the Eternals take the Celestials take the Eternals for judgment. So we see them with the Living Tribunal, and the Living Tribunal is judging them, going, "Yo, listen, you interfered with making a Celestial," but also that's on trial is a version of Kang. And this version of Kang is on trial going, I can make it better. Give me the opportunity to make it better. You guys messed it up. I can make it better. And the Eternals are sitting there go, what is he talking about? And they find out that the Earth was conquered and destroyed in the future, right? So Kang is like, I can go back in time and fix the problem that you guys made, because that was the punishment that the Celestials brought on the Earth for killing their Celestial. And the Eternals was like, we can help you, but they're told to stay out of it, and that's why they're not in this movie. But what you see is, after that scene, we go back, episode 5, Moon Knight, Alexander the Great.
I was gonna say this sounds very Khonshu right now.
Yes.
I was gonna say that.
That body that they found, Alexander the Great, with the thing in his jaw, was a fake. The real Alexander the Great was Apocalypse.
Nice.
Kang went back in time to get Apocalypse when he was caught in the tomb underground for weeks with Immet, because he is the first mutant. Kang goes back in time to get him, and while he frees Apocalypse, the Celestials give Apocalypse the technology that he has to conquer the planet, because they have deemed that he's the worthy one to punish Earth for what they did to the Celestial. So Kang brings Apocalypse to this timeline, and Apocalypse is the big bad that fights.
Yeah.
So now the other Kang that said he can fix it comes to this. He doesn't come to this timeline, but he goes to right after the second blip, right after Tony Stark dies.
Yeah.
And releases his universe's technology, that with the power of the Infinity Gauntlet, and that it unlocks the mutant ability. Because when Apocalypse was stuck in the tomb, his blood and everything and his aura stayed with him, so there were no mutants. Only the strongest mutants in Xavier, Magneto, and Storm, and some other ones that I really can't name, were unlocked, because that's how powerful that they were. So Kang unlocked the rest of the mutants, like Cyclops and you know, to make like the X-Men and all that. So when Apocalypse is trying to conquer the planet, Kang unlocks the mutant ability and speaks to Charles, and Charles finds Archangel and Cyclops and Beast and all these other guys to fight with Kamala Khan and Miss Marvel, and here goes your little twist. One of the 4 horsemen of the Apocalypse is Rogue.
I'm with that.
Because she can take people's powers.
Yes.
And who better than to take somebody's powers as your death? And she gets her powers from Miss Marvel because she touches her. The same way in the comics.
Which a lot of people are saying might go down. Like, they're saying that Rogue might really be like pull up on some like post-credit scene shit.
Yeah.
There's like huge rumors about that right now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like this is how I would have the mutants come in through Apocalypse. He would be corrupting some mutants, and other mutants would be fighting. Now, the way that we would get afterwards, like once they stop Apocalypse from conquering the planet, this is where the people go, yo, what the fuck was that? And they see all of these deformed people. like beasts, and then people with spikes in the head, and the people from the sewers. I forgot the name of them. Like the Morlocks.
Morlocks.
They see all of them, and they're like, "Yo, these mutants are filthy creatures." And they start developing that hate for them, like, "Yo, what the fuck? Like, what? Like, you know, they basically straight. I was like, nah, when you're not accepted here." And Magneto sees that hate, and he turns. He's like, "Yo, we just saved your fucking life, and you hate us because we're different." Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's when the debate starts between Magneto and Professor X, because they are friends. And you know, that would lead into like the whole personal thing with the X-Men, but it also would have the Celestials saying how Kang failed, and he says he could fix it now, but it's the other Kang that's being judged, and he's like, he could fix it. And now when it's time for the Avengers, Kang comes back and he fights them all that way. So I would use Kang and the Eternals and Moon Knight, because the origin of Apocalypse, he's an Egyptian, he's under the Pharaoh, he's a mutant, he has all this shit. So why not use your biggest weapon?
Oscar Isaac double role in this movie. Moon Knight and Apocalypse. Let's go. Let's go. Ah, damn. So okay, you really you wrote shit down. My man was doing the Charlie Day with the freaking. There's red lines and pins all over the place. You do this in Phase 4 or what? Or wait till later. We don't know what Kang we are getting in. Yeah, of course we'd wait. Of course.
Yeah.
Well,
the beautiful thing is
we got the multiverse.
There's so many different Kangs.
Yeah,
so the Kang you get, the Kang you get in Ant-Man might be one that Ant-Man fucks up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, there's many different I think you would do this in like this phase's first Avenger. Like, you would use Apocalypse almost like Loki. Okay. And Kang would be your Thanos.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so like start of Avengers, like Avengers.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And then would that lead up to Secret Wars?
See, that's the part, because
he hasn't thought that far ahead.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Because I
that's good, man. I really enjoyed that. That's good. That you actually, like, I love how you organically made it work. And like within the MCU, and I'm telling you, there is huge rogue rumors right now for Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's like, yo, I need Rogue to touch this lady. Like, I need her to, yo, it's all over the place, bro. So I was actually shocked. I hadn't been up on that yet. And we look for info all fucking day long. And I had no idea that was swirling around.
Because the Rogue we got wasn't the Rogue we're used to.
Anna Paquin didn't do a bad job.
No, I'm talking about with her powers and all that other shit.
She was very timid.
Yeah.
I wanted to see, because Rogue uses her "you can never get to me" attitude in her favor.
Yeah.
You ain't touching this sugar.
You got to remember, though, they did decide to make Rogue like a 15-year-old girl, so it really can't go down that path.
Exactly.
Despite what Bryan Singer might have tried to do.
Yeah, like, damn, Toe, I really enjoyed that.
Thank you.
I will clap that up.
Hey.
That was fun. That was very fun.
Show, I got a question for you.
Cap hates this conversation.
How did you decide to fuck up the homework for this week?
Well,
those homework?
Yeah.
Well, you know, introducing the
the final.
Did you pull up flashcards?
You said the Fantastic Four into the MCU, correct?
Final Fantasy X.
Oh shit.
You said we said X-Men.
You know what?
Let me
you
fuck
have the
you out.
Fantastic Four. Go with it.
Yeah, you got Fantastic Four. Just go.
Let me fuck you out. Let me fuck you out. I got 4 movies for y'all. I only wrote 1 though. Michael Bay. Michael Bay. Don't tell nobody. All right. The homework was how we gonna bring the X-Men into the MCU. Let me stop fucking around. All right.
Can I see your flashcards?
No, it's just the envelope. You grab the envelopes with the bills. Grab a pen. You write some shit down.
My man said the sponsor of this movie pitch is Con Edison.
Yo, Toe, I mean, show, before you go, like, I wrote my notes on my phone like a regular human being. You know, you can use your phone. You don't have to use but no, you know what? There is something special about writing stuff out. I feel like it just, I hear you, man.
And plus, you got to see his screen. That shit is shattered to smithereens.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be able to read what he wrote on that fucking.
And I can't write for shit, but the phone was gonna be worse. But I honestly would start in phases with the X-Men. Like, I would start on that side with a movie. I wouldn't start with them coming into the MCU. I would start with a separate movie with their. Stop laughing, because I ain't done.
No. I thought you was going somewhere else.
No.
Like, I would start with a movie. I wouldn't start with commercials, a TV show. I wouldn't start with a comic book. None of that crazy shit. Like, we going straight to movies.
Like, I wouldn't do what they did with Doctor Strange with X.
Yeah, you don't want like
You got it.
Yeah,
correct.
I'm gonna start with their side, and I would start with the most boring person, but the most important person, which is Professor X. So the first movie would be Professor X, his origin, how he got his power or whatever, how he came up. That's the first movie. Now, let me
how
explain.
he sat down. If you think about it.
Wait, stop laughing. Let me look at the notes.
At Lay.
Let me look at the notes.
Go ahead. Look at the notes.
Listen, I was doing research, Lay. My apologies. If what I'm saying don't sound right, y'all stop me.
The floor,
No, please,
dude. I'm just as you're saying it, I'm thinking about something. But go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it starts with Professor X, right? I would start it exactly like the magazine. His mother, his mother, his father. His father died in a plant. His mother ends up with the father's best friend. If I'm wrong, let me know.
Did you say the magazine?
Yeah, he just said magazine.
You know what's funny?
It hit me late.
I was just letting it roll, and I wasn't gonna say anything, but I was like, okay.
He said the magazine and hit me late, and then I see Cap's face, and
I know,
that broke me.
I let it go. I let it go.
I was thinking, all right, listen, yo, he's on the roll, man. Let him roll.
All right. So let me rephrase that so we can get the video right, because I want to be in the video looking good. Anyways, I would start it off like they did in the comics with his story. Get better? His story. Yes. How his mother and his father died in the plant. His mother ended up with the best friend of the father. The father's stepson was crazy, killed the father, etc., etc. Fast forward. During this movie, there's going to be a part where Professor Xavier is in Egypt. Somebody pickpockets him, right? Steals something from his pocket. I'm not gonna put who that person is. It's a little girl. Keep that. That's gonna be my little Easter egg they be doing. Boom.
Okay.
All right. Fast forward in Egypt, him and his brother, his stepbrother, they walk into a little stone with power or whatever. His brother touches it, becomes powerful, doesn't tell nobody, disappears. Right. Growing up, I'm just including everything. Fast forwarding, Professor Xavier grows up. Right. It speaks a little about how he met Magneto, right?
Yeah.
He grows up, he builds this team. Now, he remembers that Magneto built the team, and everybody felt like he was building a team to rise up against the people, so they try to kill him. So what he does is he builds a team, and he uses his power to erase his existence of mutant from everybody's world. Correct.
I agree, Dream.
I agree, Dream.
My apologies.
No, you're doing great, man. You're doing great. You're doing great.
You are.
All right. Come to Infinity Stone, where Vision gets the Mind Stone. Correct? Now, Vision can read everybody's mind.
That's a fucking jump.
No, this is exactly where I would intertwine X-Men with the movie. This is where everything will intertwine. I didn't write all the in-betweens.
No.
Like, I'm giving you the little bare bones, fill out the story, bring in the fucking sound effects, bring in Michael Bay, pew pew.
Yeah.
He only gave us one Tuesday. That's it.
Yo, show. I literally said mine was like 2 minutes.
Okay,
Mine was
okay.
2 minutes.
No, but this
and
is
I
great.
ain't done. And I ain't
Yeah,
done
yeah.
yet.
minutes,
Because
bro. Don't
we
worry
was
about it.
losing steam anyways. You giving us an extra 45 minutes right
Absolutely.
here.
Perfect. So comes to the Infinity Stone story where Vision gets the Mind Stone and he can read everybody's mind.
Set up that Comcast.
Now, the only guy so Vision uses his power to actually block Xavier's whatever he's using
Okay, cool.
and read his mind. And he knows
Yeah.
about
Telekinetic powers.
he's the only one that knows about mutants.
Okay.
So he goes over there to Professor Xavier to meet him and speak about what he's doing. That's how
Okay.
it's intertwined. And
Nice.
that's how he's like, don't tell nobody. And he's like, yo, I have him in my back pocket. And Thanos comes and blows shit up. Oh, who's gonna save us?
I'm sorry, but
All right. Anyways, that's the first movie.
Oh wait, hold on, wait. They
That's the
saved him. They saved him from Thanos.
No, I'm just giving you an example. He
Okay.
has them. Vision isn't going to tell nobody. So this is how the surprise element comes of how he brings the X-Men in. When they're losing, instead of, at the end of Infinity Stone, they actually lose and everybody's all sad. They lost. What they gonna do? Was it Infinity or was it Endgame? Well, there was one where they
Infinity
died.
where they lost. Infinity
Okay,
was
they
where
lost.
Vision
War.
died. Yes.
Okay,
Infinity War.
now let's
Yeah,
say
I was about to say the movie named after it.
perfect.
Yeah.
Now let's say
Yeah,
instead of
they have
losing,
Infinity Stones. But go ahead.
The illegitimate,
Yo, this is-
illegitimate stones.
Yo,
Yeah, this is
isn't
X-Men Infinity
like a
Stone,
web
I guess.
service?
exactly.
Yeah, Xfinity. Yeah.
I'm making sure I forgot. Yeah.
Instead of losing, why don't like I said, Vision knows somebody
Mhm.
Yeah.
that at the end where everybody's dying, who are we gonna call? And then I hit the. You want me to hit the button again?
Go
Hit
All
it.
right, you know what I meant. I'm dying. No, this one. And then they come and ching, ching, ching.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, all right.
Yeah, that's one of their powers. One of their powers is ching, ching,
That
I
ching.
is-
needed a quick 2
That's
minutes.
Wolverine.
just to that.
Wolverine with the choppy.
With the choppy.
Choppy, Thanos, and pee.
No, I was about to
You got
say.
it.
He's about to say that.
Yo, by the way,
All right.
I wasn't done with that movie. You know how
Yeah.
how
Extra credit scene.
you know how Marvel has an extra damn.
Yeah,
shut
yeah.
up!
Come on.
Let me finish.
Yeah, let him finish.
You know how Marvel has that extra credit scene?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To me, the extra credit scene, extra credit. Wait. Let me see.
Extra cream.
Extra cream. Oh shit. Anyways, the extra. You fool!
Post credit. We hear you, dog. We hear you.
The post credit scene starts to me. Starts. Wait a minute. The post credit scene starts in a concentration camp,
Okay. Oh shit.
Okay,
Here we
okay.
go. Okay.
and it's Magneto,
Yes, sir.
and he's making a plan to break out and liberate everybody like he does in the comics.
Okay.
And out of nowhere,
This took a turn.
somebody, a team, and Cap. I wish he was. I mean, Cap. Yeah, Cap. I wish he was here.
He can hear you.
There's a
Right.
team.
Yeah.
There's a team.
He's here in audio.
There's a team called the Invaders, right? That also liberate camps, right? It consists of Bucky and Captain America.
Oh, okay,
okay,
cool.
I
I
see,
see.
I
I
see.
see.
Oh,
Okay,
I
I see
see.
where you're going. Here we go.
Okay, I see
Here we
where
go.
you're going.
Here we
I see
go.
where
Break in, we liberating. That's the second movie, the origin of Magneto. Quickly.
Okay.
All right. Third movie is gonna be the X-Men movie of how Professor X built the team and why he did it, all that story. And then the fourth movie would be the origin of Jean Grey. Those are 4 movies.
Damn.
Start with that and build it. Run with it.
All right,
I love how you have Bucky and them coming to the concentration camp.
absolutely.
That's actually, I know we're laughing and shit, but that's actually a really cool link.
Really, yeah.
between those
Yeah.
two. That's actually pretty good.
I got a question though.
Here we go.
Oh shit.
The Charles Xavier origin story has the Infinity Stone, and the X-Men come in and save them from Thanos. And
No,
then
no, no,
the
no.
third movie is
No, no,
where
no, no.
Charles makes a team.
Wait, no. That part of the movie where I said that Vision has them in the back pocket, that was just an example. That wasn't part of the movie. The movie is when he goes to visit Professor X to find out what he just read on his mind. It ends once he tells him what it is. And then it cuts to that German scene where they'll go into that Magneto and
German.
So he
leave
doesn't-
you hung.
So he doesn't fight with the stone.
There's plenty of times they go back into time and they don't really go into that scene. They just show you what happened then and then go into
Time
another
travel.
way. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
I hear
they'll
you.
figure
I
it
hear
All
out.
right.
I hear you.
We was all confused with them fighting Thanos.
My
No.
fault. But
Take
I
that
was
out.
really,
And
I
then
was,
he's looking for a team.
I was really laughing
You know?
at Cap. I've
Me too.
done this podcast for a couple months now, about to be a year. We've done a few. I know I've missed some, but I've never seen Cap laugh like
Yo,
that. It was
yo.
uncontrollable.
That's what
That
I was
is-
laughing. I
that's
was
like
"Okay."
That's like that
Like
high
Cap
school. That's like that high school laugh where your friend do something stupid in front of the teacher and y'all both can't laugh, but the fact that y'all both not trying to laugh is making you laugh.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
what happened there.
You know
Dude,
what
that-
reminded me of being in front of class with a project? The emancipation blackimation.
Yeah.
In the back corner. Got him.
Yo, Cap, that's your fault.
My bad.
Because I heard him
Xfinity.
say Xfinity, and then you
Yeah.
said setting up the cable, and that threw me off.
Yeah, no.
Until I had,
Yo, I was
Like, it's gonna
dying,
be-
but I'm like,
it's
I
gonna
can't
be
lose.
less
concentrate.
disrespectful if I just have myself.
Yo,
It started with the Xfinity stones for
you
real.
know, but I tell you one thing. I love how the show kept it from the story from the magazine.
Yeah.
I gotta
He
do
kept the
research.
original story of the magazine.
Honestly, show no lie, real quick in the vein and of superheroes, you really just Captain Marvel this whole situation in a good way.
Yeah.
We were losing steam, and you just came through ripping Thanos' ship and gave us our second win, bro. That was great. I'm gonna clap it up